Hey guys, we're playing Efficient Planet again. We're still out here on Emerald Lake and just trying to catch some walleye. And we're going to try to level up to level 18 within these next two episodes. And we'll also just try to grind up some money. Let's see if we can catch anything. And on our second cast, we've got a decent fish on here. Reel it in. We'll just try to pop it in. I want to say this is probably a walleye. That would be correct. 2.5 pounds. $400 since we got premium for just today. Got it off the wheel spin, so that's always good. So we'll make a little bit extra money, and we'll just keep on catching fish. And we got a fish on. Just plumb dragging this one in, so not gonna be that big of a walleye here. Still a bunch of money for him, so we'll just keep on casting out. We're doing stop and go on 2-speed until they get within about 80 feet, and then we drop it back down to 1. Sometimes we end up catching them really close to shore like that, but sometimes we don't, which it's okay. It's not looking great for this cast. Yeah, really not looking great. Something hit it right there at the end, but just ran out of water. So let's cast over top of those lily pads there. And I'll be back when we get a fish on. And we've got a fish on. He got on about 60 feet or so, but we're just going to drag in. I believe this is a pickerel. Yep, nice little chain pickerel, 53 XP for him. So that works fine and dandy. We'll try casting over top of those lily pads one more time. Instantaneously got another fish on. Pretty much dragging it across the top of the water. Another chain pickerel, so that's always good. So we'll cast it right back over there again. And we got another fish on. He's taking a little bit of line off the start, so probably a decent little walleye, if I had to guess. Well, let's just drag this sucker in. Yep, 2.8 pound walleye, 182 XP, $450 for him, so that's always great. Great for the bank account. Let's see if we can get anything on this cast. Not looking great for it. Let's downshift it down to the 1 speed. Yeah, it's not looking good for this one. But you never know, we could always get a hit right as soon as we're about to hit plan. But we did not that time. Did catch some reed mace here. That's fun. That gives us an extra bait coin as well, so that's always fun. And we've got another fish on here. I'm dragging it in. Little chain pickerel, not much going for him. But we're probably 1 to 2 fish away from a level up to level 14. Which I'm not exactly sure what that gets us, but it can't hurt. Level up some. And then after that, we'll be 4 levels away from getting to, what is it? It's somewhere in Florida. I don't remember the name of the lake. Or it's the Everglades is what it is. Where we can start really grinding up bass. Both the peacocks and the... we missed a fish there. That's unfortunate. Nothing really going there. Alright, got another fish on here. Gonna reel him right on in. Not much of a fight by him. Little trophy perch. That's a level up. So that unlocks us a Falcon Lake. So we might make a trip there. Alright, we got our first fish here on Falcon Lake. I was trying to mess around just with the drag, just in case, like, you know, I didn't realize how big the fish were going to be. Fishing with the barbless jig heads here, and we caught our first 3-pound trophy trout. $322 for him at 167 XP. So that's really good. Let's see what else we can catch. And we just yoinked this Oregon red band trout right out as soon as he got to land. $160 for him, so that's not bad at all. Let's try casting over this way, see if we can catch anything over here. And we've got a pretty decent fish on from what it feels like. Just trying to bounce him in. We really make ground on him when he's up in the air, because you can't swim away when you're not in the water. Looks like just a brown trout. Almost 4 pounds, almost $400 for him. So that's pretty solid. Let's cast right back out that way again. Seemed to do pretty good last time. So we'll try it again. think we missed a fish a little bit earlier on. It's not looking great for this run. Nope, we just missed another fish. That's great. Let's move spots a little bit. Let's go over here. We'll move slightly over. Okay, didn't tell you to cast. That's great. Looks like we're not able to walk past right there, which is kind of strange. Because there most certainly is a path there. We'll do a little stop and go action. And we got a fish on. Oh, we pulled quite a bit right there off the start. Oh boy. Started swimming right towards us there for a second. Didn't know if we was going to catch up to him in time or not. Keep that little sucker out of the water. Another trophy, rainbow trout. 242 XP. That's insane. So we'll cast out again. Let's see if we can catch anything on this cast. Let's do a stop and go because why fix what ain't broke. Another good fish. Alright, this one's coming in now pretty decent. Another trophy. Cutthroat trout, 170 XP for him, so not shabby. Catching a bunch of trophies over here, which is always good. Get more XP and more money for those, because they're just bigger. Looked like we had a little nibble back there. Missed a strike there. Oh, but we got the fish on anyway. This could be another trophy the way that was starting to go. But he is coming in awfully easy. No, just a normal trout. Only 2 pounds, but still 80 XP and $214 for him. Always looking for about that $100 per pound ratio. At least early game, that's pretty decent. We've got our fish jail about half full. But catching 3 and 4 pound fish will do that really quickly. Oh, had a misstrike there. Nothing going on that cast. But we'll try a little bit further over to the right this time. And if we don't catch anything here, we'll move over a little bit. Or we'll move to a different spot. Oh, but we got a fish on. Pulled quite a bit of slack. But we're able to eat up what he pulled there. Just pulled a bunch right off the rip there, but we were able to work him back in now. $237 for him, not bad. We'll try the middle again. Haven't really cast it there much. Could be worth also switching to a different lure. Maybe to a shad or something. Got another fish there though. Not a very big one. Because we're just dragging it in. What is this? Oh, this is a smallmouth bass. So they're even good for money as well. 75 XP, 231. Almost up to level 15 now. Big old cast there. Let's see what we can get on this one, if anything. Looks like we may have a fish chasing it now. Ah, we missed it. Bit unfortunate. Let's just go ahead and move spots. And we got a fish on. Seems to be a little bit decent, maybe. I've tried fishing a few other spots, but ended up coming to this one. I mean, it's an Oregon red band. Ooh, is that level 15? It is. New fish cabin unlocked. Few other things as well. Nothing really fantastic in there. But that puts us 3 levels away from unlocking the Everglades, which would be really good. But I guess we'll probably fish for until we get this fish jail full. Next cast, got a fish on here. Pulled a bunch of line. Let's try to kind of get him coming on in. Looked like we had another trout jump up off to the right there. Looks like a pretty big fish in the back over there as well. I don't even know if we can catch uniques here. So we'll take a look and we'll see if we can or not. Another trophy this is. Trophy cutthroat, 185 XP. That's like what? Is that a fifth of the way to a level up? Maybe a sixth? That's insane. Actually, before we really make our next cast. So I swapped over to a number 1 hook, and we're also swapped over to the 2-inch grub instead of a 2-inch worm. And instantaneously we have a fish on. I don't know if he's going to be much count or not. Seems like a pretty decent sized fish. So I was looking at it. The rainbows can be uniques. This brown trout here, worth 300 coins. Or I don't know why I keep saying coins. It's obviously dollars, but you know, it'll be okay. About 25 foot into the next reel, we got another fish on. Only 5 pounds away from a full keep nut. Little bass here, smallmouth, 72 XP. So that's not great, but it's not terrible by any stretch of the means. Let's try this side. And we got another fish on. This very well could be our last fish before our keep nut's full. Feels like a pretty good one. Not very many could put up that fight. He's got to be solid. This is at least got to be a trophy. Getting stuck are about 60 to 70 feet out. Alright, jug him right over top of that rock there. Is this just a normal rainbow? Oh my goodness, it was fighting horribly. That's a full fish net there. We'll go ahead and move up to the next day, peak time. $3,700 dues, so that's pretty solid. An extra 1,000 from that, but unfortunately that's all the time I have for today, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.